People, I'm no longer silent quitting. Caligurl is quitting her 9 to 5. Hey you guys, Happy New Year! Yes, Happy New Year's. It's January 1st and I am giving my 3-month update on being in business for my own self. I stopped quiet quitting, I resigned from my job, fired the boss, and hired myself as my own boss, and things have been going pretty good. It's just nothing but a ton of changes. I started October 1st, so I've been kind of on this whole ramp up thing, so I really don't have a ton of New Year's resolutions to set. I can just say to be continued. I do have some resolutions though, actually, but not necessarily related to New Year, just kind of like the next month, revving up. So I think I just used the first few months to just get accustomed to, functioning on my own. How do I structure my days? I'm still not quite there with how it's going to structure or know if it's ever going to be any particular structure, but I've been managing. I've been sleeping more. The first 2 months I didn't know what sleep was. I feel like I did a little bit better in the month of December, but there was a lot of holiday and travel and downtime, but it was actually crunch time for my main contract because all of my projects that I have with them have to close out by the end of the year. So I was working up to the wire with my last project, which was my biggest project of the year, to close it out by December 30th. And your girl, Caligurl, the graphic design guru, I closed it out by the 27th. So I just lounged. I've been lounging with my feet kicked up, doing side projects. I'm working with my sister on her foundation, her nonprofit, and we've been building her brand. She did her event, her Feed the Homeless 2022. Bless the Homeless 2022, I think is what it's called. So that was a whole campaign. It was successful. So now I have all the footage and the images and the verbiage, and so I'm comprising a, like a recap motion graphics video for her to share and give thanks to all of her volunteers. I created a couple of deliverables for her, like a thank you card, an online digital flyer to kind of advertise. And she's on her way, coming soon. Be on the lookout for Simply Beauty for Ashes. So I'm excited to work with her foundation this year. When I see a foundation or a nonprofit or an institution or even a person who's starting a business that's really about something that's valuable and benefiting the society around us. So this year I decided to launch my merchandise also. I have several components that I've been working on for maybe the last 5 to 6 years, but the clothing line is probably first up. Well, I want to offer promo for my customers. I deal with a lot of branding and identity, new customers, so along with helping my customers build their brand, I also want to be able to add extra deliverables for them, like promotional items, and that requires me to acquire my heat presses, my printer, and a couple other items. I've been following a few people on Instagram, Blanks Galore to be specific. I love them. I bought their ebooks, and so I'm reading through to get better versed on how to execute the merchandise side of the design business. When I went to the 9th annual Women's in Business Extravaganza in Austin back in November, there were a few graphic designers who were vendors, and so they had their merchandise out there, and I was like, duh. So that's something that I definitely want to start working on this month. Also this month, I need to finish up my website. I moved my website over, in the process of moving it over, but I'm redesigning it in WordPress in a nicer format. It just uplift, it's just more modern, and so I'll be hopefully launching that one soon, and that's my website for my company, Eclectic Designs. And also this year I want to start implementing my tutorials. I do a lot of quick little teachings, a lot of things that I follow on YouTube, but also there's a lot of little tips and tricks of the trade that I've acquired over the last 10 years as being a designer that I wouldn't mind sharing too. So I'll be building that channel. It won't be here on Caligurl Lyfe. It will be on my company channel, Eclectic Designs, but as those things launch, I'll share it with you. So I'm excited, you guys. Caligurl Lyfe is in the house. I'm revving up on my weight loss journey. I made a lot of changes. to come, and so everything's rolling good. Medical insurance is still in place. All of the things that I began the process back in September, October, November, and December to be continued. So I hope you guys have some glorious goals for yourself. I look forward to hearing some of your feedback. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and give me some feedback if there's areas, like I said, that I could just look out for, do better, enhance my business. Keep me up in prayer. This is the year I need to build. This is my first year fully self-employed and no paychecks or anything coming from a just over broke, a job. So anyway, yes, you guys, love you. Happy New Year to you and all the best. I'll see you soon.